There it is. Cool. Hello, everyone. So, I can remove that starting soon thing now. I don't need that on screen. Let me switch over. Transition. Cool. So, today, I'm planning on just finishing up Sonic Mania. At least, the game we started last time, anyway. So I want to finish that up. I'm gonna get the DLC, the Encore DLC, like at some point soon here, so I can do some of the extra stuff on there. But right now I don't have it, so we'll be doing that some other time. But I'll probably be doing that like sometime this week. I'll pick it up this week at some point for that DLC, and we can have a look at it. So. After that, I'm thinking about just doing Doom again. Do a level or two of Doom again, because Doom's fun. I enjoy Doom. I just want to try and do a couple more levels on that today as well, if I can. So we'll see how that goes. After that, I don't know what I'm going to do. It depends on what time it is and how I'm feeling. It's probably going to be about dinner time. It usually is whenever I get done doing my second game, or like I've been streaming for like 3 hours or so. So I'll probably just, you know, call it there after that. Who knows? Maybe I'll just avoid Bastards after. I have no idea. There's tons of things I could do. But yeah. So today, just going to continue with Sonic. That is not my save. I think my save was over here. Yeah, this is my save. Because we've got to Oil Ocean. We've not done that one yet. And that's my old file. I don't need that one. I don't know why I did it all the way over there, but yeah. Let me think as well. There was something else I was going to mention. Oh yeah, over the weekend I started uploading everything to the main channel. All of the VODs and stuff. They're catching up slowly. This week it should all be caught up by the time, like, I've uploaded everything. So hopefully by the time we get through to this video, I'll be caught up by maybe Thursday or something, I think. And then everything will be all up to date and everything, so cool. So let's just get started. Let's do some Oil Ocean. I think this redesign of this zone was pretty cool for this game. Overall. Oops. I lost my jump ability for a second there. We managed to get all the emeralds last time, so that's good. Oh, great. I've jumped in spikes. We got all the emeralds last time, so at least that's out of the way. Because some of those were kind of tricky. Those special stages. I feel like Oil Ocean's got like one of the most underrated songs in the Sonic games. It's not one I hear many people talk about, but it's got like such a good bass line. Oh yeah, Pie Shield. I can deflect his shots now. Oh, and I thought this was really cool as well, how they added this to the game. How the oil can get lit up. It also apparently hurts Tails. I might as well do that. Which one's this one? Oh, this one from Sonic 3. Okay. Let's do this one real quick. Because, there's a few of these I still need to do, I think. I've not done all of these yet. And I don't know when I will have finished them all, but this one's fairly easy to do, so I may as well do it. Just gotta be careful not to block myself off from getting... I pressed right. Oh well. It's not important anyway. I want to go down this way. Cool. Over here? You see, I can't remember how much of this level is actually redesigned and how much of... Okay. Got myself trapped. Whoops. Anyway, what I was going to say is I can't remember how much this level is, like, in its first act is redesigned from the original and how much of it is new. Let's go this way this time. I don't even remember if this actually has the ball things, the launchers on it. The ones that transport you around the map. I don't remember if those are on this level or not. Like on this version of it. I should also be using the jump dash thing. Because I keep forgetting to use it. That would have been a bad spot to actually use it there. Oh, great. Jump straight into his attack. I want another fire shield. I like setting the oil on fire. I want to watch the world burn. Oh yeah, there is those things in this level still. Cool. I couldn't remember. I've been hit by nearly every single one of their attacks so far. Like, since I started the level. I'm in such bad luck with the enemies. Tails are in worse luck, apparently. Getting himself trapped there. Okay, now you've been hit by them all. I sure have, Technical. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Been hit by literally everything since I started this. I don't remember this boss. But I don't think it's gonna last too long, honestly. Okay, he's in the background now, I guess. Oh, the spikes there. Cool. Well, he's almost dead, at least. Should be. There we go. Can't seem to attack today without being hit myself. Well, at least that one's out of the way. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. How is this mechanic on this level? The world starts burning. Whoops. Need a fire shield so I can just burn the place up. I know there's a way to get this level started without having the smoke screen up all over the... Oh, great, I fell. Yeah, there's a way to make it so the level doesn't have the smoke screen up all over the screen all the way through the level, but I don't know how you do it. Can I go inside here on this thing? Oh yeah, that's it. Oh. I really don't remember this at all. Maybe I went a different way last time. Well, just hit that for safety. Of course. Just jumped and immediately hurt myself. Hey, Tails, fly. Cool. Oh yeah, start suffocating. Forgot about that. I completely forgot about that mechanic. I just thought it just made it so it was hard to see, but apparently it drains my rings. There's so much about this game I really don't remember. Ooh, I want that. Let me have. Tails just getting burned alive down here. It's pretty great. Nope. Nope. Yeah, switch. I don't really like this remixed version of this song as much as the first levels. I don't know if this... Well, I missed it again. I think it's just because backwards, actually, but I could be wrong. Oh, no, it's progress. Progress, even, not progress. Don't know what that monitor was there. That was weird. It looked, like, corrupted. It was kind of weird. Getting attacked by the seahorses. Another fire shielder. Oh. Oh boy, we're losing air again. Oh, I'm going backwards. Okay. Let's try and get back this way real quick. Hopefully there's a... There it is. Cool. That was, close. Because... Oh. This is so bad. I'm just, like, so bad at this level. Of course. Well, Tails caught my ring for me, but if I start suffocating again, I'm gonna die. So I want to go this way. It didn't seem like it though before. Oh, it's because I had to climb up these. Yeah. That's why it didn't seem like it. Getting the sub, I guess. I don't think there's anything in particular in here that's worth my while besides the monitor there. Whoa! There's some speed. Hey, Tails. Come up. Oh. It's a life. I don't need it. I'm good for lives at the moment. I just cannot attack these things at all. I'm like just so badly timing my attacks on enemies. Oh. I feel like I shouldn't have been killed there. Maybe I should have just turned super, but I don't know. Turning super all the time is kind of boring at the same time. Let's go this way this time. this another submarine? Yeah, this is a different one. I really like the submarines on this level. Oh, this is the one I was in when I died. Oh, great. See your tails. This level's a lot longer than I imagined. I mean, I remembered it being as well. It's another example of a boss I don't remember. I think it's just based off of the Sonic 2 boss, though, still. For the most part. Oh. Got quite a few hits there that I shouldn't have got. Can't get back out. There we go. It's not shooting a platform like it normally does. Okay, that works. That didn't take as long as I thought it would, but that second part of the level was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I don't remember what level's next either. Oh, okay, cool. It's a level I like. This definitely will be good, hopefully. I remember most of this level. Oh, this thing. I completely forgot this existed. That's what most of this playthrough is. I forgot this thing existed. Also, I got hit by this thing. This is just like... Yeah, there we go. It wasn't long until I got hit again. Tried to drop dash there, but then that thing just took my hit. Oh, it's a loop, okay. I do like the fence. Just the fence telling me to keep out. No, this way. Ooh, almost got hit there. Of course I got hit there, though. It's okay. Get through this section, maybe. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Did not know that was there. Oh. Well, I messed up there. I tried to correct myself because I knew what was going to happen. I just couldn't correct myself fast. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to go back a little bit to make it despawn. This has not been my best outing in a game for a while. I feel like there is a lot of things though on this game that just can stop you really easily. Both enemies and traps and stuff. Like, I feel like there's a lot more in the way than there was on any of the other Sonic games, or the classic ones. This one, it just feels like they put a lot of things in the way to stop your momentum and to easily catch you off guard. Oh yeah, I can't drop dash anymore. Whoops. Wait a second. I want to go up. Let me go up. I always felt that Sonic was a badly designed game for your first play and a well-designed one for your second. I could see that. Yeah. I think in the ones after the first game it is. Because, like, the first game, I feel like it's better for, like, first play. And then it gets better with each play. But the ones after that, yeah, I can see what you mean. For sure. Every single level is reliant on prior knowledge, muscle memory. Yeah, for sure. I think it's also to do with your position on the screen as well, because, like, on this game, you know, Sonic's in the middle of the screen at all times. He's not, like, to the side, like, to the left a little bit more, which would definitely help you react to things. But having prior knowledge definitely helps out a lot on these games. What's cool, though, is having, like, all the extra routes on some of the games as well, though. Like, you don't have to... Like, having all the extra routes is good for the people who play it through a second time. There's, like, so many different routes on this game in particular that I've not gone through. Get that button. But, yeah, I mean, I see a lot of people sort of talk about, you know, the level design and stuff. Oh yeah, it doesn't help first-time player at all, no. It is quite punishing for a first-time player. It's not so much the fact that it's great to play on a second time, but my biggest problem is how the level design just does not favour for a first play. It's a game you need to learn before you can play any other, a lot of the time. Oh, have any fun, sorry. Yeah, for sure. See, I wasn't paying attention there, I kept jumping into him while I was looking at chat. Because I wouldn't have been hurt that many times otherwise. I think you just have to hit the middle on this boss. Oh no, it just damages itself, doesn't it? That's it. Yeah, I think I just have to make him just land on all these rock faces here. Yeah, I've definitely seen the discussion quite a lot about Sonic games in general. Like, how their level design is not good at all for a first-time player. And in some cases, like, some of the games are just don't have very good design for, you know, players in general. Some of the later ones. There we go. I did horribly on that boss. But yeah, it definitely takes some knowledge of the level, like you said. In a lot of cases, a lot of the Sonic levels really rely upon it. Because once you start learning, like, the mechanics and routes and, like, you know what's ahead of you, you can, like, have quite a bit of fun with the games. You can do some more risky sort of, like, movement or, like... Excuse me. Got a tickle in my throat. Yeah, you can do some, like, risky movements. You can do some, like... more optimized gameplay as well. Is there anything here? No. And you definitely need prior knowledge as well if you're going to go for like, the emeralds on some of the games. So you can find out where, like, the hidden special stages are and stuff. And even then you need some more knowledge for those. Like, it's quite crazy how much knowledge you need to have for, like, a decent playthrough of Sonic. Especially when you compare it to, like, Mario, you know. It's not a problem that's... the problem isn't exclusive to Sonic, but I feel that Mario kind of moved away from it since the NES titles. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Mario, the first one is rough, but I mean, also it's like the first of its kind as well, but, trying to avoid those exploding. Cool. For example, Mario World had a long time where it was manageable for anyone. Yeah, it's a good example, actually. I remember playing Mario World and not having too much of a problem after, like, the first 1 or 2 levels. Like, after I got used to the controls and stuff when I was young. And learnt some of the mechanics. Like, it was pretty, you know, manageable, like you said. Yeah, Mario World is insanely long. It's 96 levels, so it's like, there's a lot of levels to go through. I should have turned super there. Well, I missed out on that power-up. The modern one that I'd say was 100% challenging was Sunshine. And sure enough, is the one I've heard the most complaints about. I think Sunshine's actually my favourite one. I know a lot of people go towards 64 usually. Which I like 64 a lot, as you know, like Mario 64 a lot. But I think Sunshine's actually my favourite game, just because I think it's like 64, but like everything's been redefined and sorry, not redefined, refined really well on the game. And then it's got like a good challenge to it. It does have some silly things in it though, like how you have to do the Shadow Mario shine on every single level, you know. But it definitely is a lot more challenging, especially some of those bonus stages on it. Yeah, those were definitely awful. Like, that always felt like a waste of a shine to me, like doing the Shadow Mario stage. Like, it would have been cool for like 1 or 2 of them for story purposes, but it didn't need to be there on every single level, like on all 8 or 9 courses or whatever it was on the game. Oh yeah, I've got Tails. Tails, fly. Tails. No, come back. Land. There we go. Because I wanted to go up here. Galaxy Wars probably be at the top of the list for me. Galaxy 2 didn't quite live up to it though. Shame we'll never probably see that come back. Yeah, I always thought they'd do a Galaxy 3 honestly for the Wii U when that came about, because they didn't really do a proper Mario game in that 3D style for the Wii U. And then we got Odyssey for the Switch. I've still not played that, actually. My wife owns it on Switch, and I've not played it yet. That's for a stream one day, probably. Whoops. Yeah, I never actually played much Galaxy. Just because around that time, I was like heavily into the Xbox 360. When Galaxy 1 and 2 came out. Oh, this is a weird stage. But yeah, it is a shame we probably won't see another sort of Galaxy game for a while. If at all. I mean, maybe we'll see a remake down the line or something, or like a remaster or something, but yeah, I don't see there being another specifically Mario Galaxy game itself. I think we're more likely to get another Odyssey game. Or another 3D World, not 3D World, New Super Mario Bros. U or whatever. I hated those games, they were so lazy. There's, I always just felt like they were such like a weak like addition, especially with how many of them came out. We'll know it's dead when they release Black Holes and 3D for Mario Maker. Oh yeah, for sure. There's so much they could do with Mario Maker still. I want them to put like a Yoshi's Island level builder into it. I think that'd be like a really cool addition. And you know, some other basic features as well. It would be cool to have in the game, as well as, you know, working online. But yeah. I don't actually own Mario Maker 2. I kind of want it, but at the same time, I'd probably just be playing nothing else if I did that. It's kind of like stopping myself from getting an addiction, you know? I would love them to do like a HD Sunshine. I think that'd be something really cool. A HD release of Sunshine. Then again, there's a lot of old Nintendo games I want them to do re-releases of in HD, like F-Zero GX, for example. That's never going to happen. Never going to see another F-Zero game again. I guarantee it. At this rate. Yeah, there's some stuff I don't like about Odyssey versus, you know, like Mario Galaxy and Mario Sunshine and stuff. I think Mario Odyssey, for the most part, is way too simple compared to some of the earlier Mario 3D titles. And I'm kind of hoping, you know, whatever they release next for the Mario series sort of builds upon Odyssey, but doesn't make it, like, way too, I don't know what I want to say. Like, too simple, if you get me. I don't know, I've actually not played it myself, it's just based on what I've seen when I've watched my wife play it, you know. But, I feel like there's more they could do with it. Oh god, this level. Now, you want to talk about bad level design. I feel like Metallic Madness is like the worst design there is for a Sonic level. Like, not just on this game, but on a Sonic CD as well. Like, I think it's real bad. The thing with this level as well is it's actually worse than the original like version of its level. The Sonic CD version is miles worse than this, I feel like. I hated that level. I really wish I had switched to play myself, because there's a lot of design quirks I've heard of secondhand that I want to avoid. Yeah, the Switch generally, when I've been playing it, I like it. And there's some cool ideas there, you know, like the Joy-Cons and everything. But there is some things I don't like about it, like the Joy-Cons themselves. I feel like I really don't like the sticks, the joysticks on them. Whoops. Long story short, since we're designing a platform and heard this happening before, I really think there's some lessons we should probably learn from Odyssey. Yeah, I could see that, actually, like, looking towards Odyssey, like, the popularity of it and some of the design choices. The Switch itself is pretty good. I don't like the joysticks on the Joy-Cons, but, it's pretty good. I've actually bought this, this USB Bluetooth thing I can use a Xbox One controller with the Switch now. And I vastly prefer that. We do have a Pro controller for it as well, but generally I usually go for the Xbox controller now when I'm playing Switch. This like Bluetooth dongle was like such a good purchase for me. Yeah, you should see if you. I don't know if you need. Do you need a specific development kit for the Switch to make the platform run, or do you just need one so you can load a code onto it and test it? From what I can tell, the issue comes from just how many different mechanics they have compared to most of them. They target a young audience and throw everything at the player, even the caterpillar things. More just for the games. Oh, okay. The caterpillar things. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh. Yeah, this level is just a massive cluster. I hate it. My suspicion is that the game keeps things simple because there's so many mechanics. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Whoops. I was looking away at the screen when I did that. I thought I was looking to the right when I spin dashed, I should say. Spun dash. Okay, let's do this again. It doesn't get the opportunities to teach us mechanics or anything too complex, so it doesn't. Yeah. I mean, I do want to play Odyssey at some point, but it just seemed like they really just simplified a lot of things. But they added, like, tons of stars on the game or whatever. No, sorry, moons on the game just to extend it. And make it seem like it's all a lot longer and stuff. I mean, it's still fun to play and stuff, obviously. It's just, I feel like it's gone backwards with simplicity. And yeah, it's probably because of the amount of like mechanics with like the hat, for example. Like the different jumps you can do and the like possessions and stuff. If that's what you call it. I don't know if it's call them possessions or not. It sounds kind of grim for a Mario game, but yeah. I definitely think it's possible to have that many. Whoops. I think it's possible to have so many moons because you just have. I'll have to read that again. I think I've read that wrong. I was like trying to look at the screen and not get crushed at the same time. Okay. I think it doesn't. I think it definitely is possible that they have so many moons because of how many they have. Galaxy 2 sort of had that problem as well. You had so many different mechanics that radically changed the game, so it's lots of levels design baggage. It had lots of levels with design baggage, I should say, where they have a lot to keep it simple. Yeah. Yeah, because Galaxy 2 had like, it was like 240 stars, wasn't it? Something like that? 242? Somewhere along those lines. Wow. I couldn't even see that enemy behind that foreground object. I think you sort of have to make a compromise somewhere in between, where it's, you know, obviously the amount of mechanics you have need to, they need to feel good, need to play well. But you also need to make it so, like, there's challenges for those mechanics, not just like, you know, jump over here with this mechanic and you win. There has to be some sort of balance, and I don't think it's been quite worked out for Mario Galaxy. I mean, Mario Odyssey. Well, that's a good spring. Why would you put that there? That's just, like, evil. Yeah, I really don't like this level at all. This is an example of the bad Sonic level design, for sure. Sometimes quantity over quality for sure, though. I remember playing Singularity a while back. And if I saw another crate that I had to rewind for under a door, I was going to scream. Yeah, I think it definitely does depend on, you know, it's a case-by-case sort of thing, end of the day. I forget how you go in the background of this part. Oh, there we go. Nothing will ever dethrone the chemical plant zone as the best Sonic design level. Worst Sonic design level. Really? I think, I don't know. I suppose for the point in the game, it's pretty tough level design for sure. Because it's like the second level that you play on the game. I think there's definitely worse levels than that, honestly. But I think because you're playing that level like as a second level, it's a really tough level just to get thrown into after the Emerald Hill Zone. I know it's beloved and I don't know why. So the worst part is, despite how much I hate that level, they bring it back every game. I did do the same with Green Hill Zone. There's always Green Hill Zone on every single game, just about. But yeah, they do bring back Chemical Plant Zone quite often. It's kind of strange. There's like other levels that could easily... Wow. There's other levels that could bring back instead of Chemical Plant. And it'd be fine, you know? But, I definitely think Chemical Plant is not like one of the highlights of a Sonic game. I don't mind it, but I think it's not as good as it's made out to be. I think it's because everyone just likes the music mainly. Like the aesthetic and the music. At least that's what it is for me. I don't really care for the level all that much. Other than nostalgic purposes, you know, because I played Sonic 2 when I was like 3 years old. The song is a bop, yeah. For sure. Oh yeah, this boss. This boss is just so, like, bizarre. I suppose it's cool to see the small mechanics get used for, like, a boss. I remember when I was young, I'd struggle to get through Chemical Plant, actually, when I was really young. I was always amazed if I got to Aquatic Ruin afterwards. We're like, wow, I got to another level. Because most of the levels after that aren't too bad. For a little while, anyway. But Chemical Plant, like, for being such an early level is, like, pretty tough. I feel like it should have been, like, maybe mid-game to late game. I have no memory of this place. Oh, that's it, yeah. It's the introduction to the final level. I'm still getting over the fact that Robotnik just knew Naruto ran. That's how he gets all his speed. Have you seen how fast he runs on Sonic 2 versus Sonic? Like, he outruns Sonic on Sonic 2. He's so fast. And it's because he's been Naruto running the entire time. This is some deep lore, wow. I think we've just discovered, like, the secret to Robotnik's running. Maybe Robotnik was the one who incited the Area 51 thing on Facebook. That's why he's, you know, talks about Naruto running on there. Maybe we've just figured it all out. The FBI needs to put him on his watch list. I mean, on their watch list. Oh, okay. I missed that. The law you never knew you needed. Too bad he'll pull a no-show. Jim Carrey will take his place. Hopefully that'll bring... At least he brings a battleship. Maybe. There's gonna be so many no-shows to that thing. To the Area 51 thing. We'll just be left there with Limp Bizkit. He's gonna be there. I mean, the band's gonna be there. But there'll be like no one else there. Or like there'll be like a handful of people there out of the however many it was that signed up for that event. Just jumped into the spikes because my wife was showing me something. I've got some sort of idea what that is. I have to wait a minute. Robotnik's causing trouble. I need to stop him. Oh! That was a bad spot. No. Of course, there was some hidden spikes there as well. That seemed unintentional. I mean, after that second death there, I think it's kind of intentional. It's dirty, dirty level design. I always feel like crush deaths are really cheap in those sort of situations. What's this? Oh. Another new mechanic. Yeah, I'm always like... I'm never a fan of crush deaths on these games. I just feel like they're always like really cheap. Obviously, there's certain times for them, you know, obviously, if there's something coming from above and you can see it coming down, yeah, that's fine. Why can I not get... Do I need to go around the other way? Oh, yeah. Or, like, if there's a boss that's got, like, something that drops down on you or something. But I think when it's, like, just spikes coming out of a moving floor that crush you on the ceiling, I think it's always kind of, like, lame. Back down this way. Let's go. Oh! It gave way before I knew it would. I thought it was yeah, right. Yeah, you probably want to steer away from some of the level design on this game, honestly, for your platformer. Like, some of it. Some of the earlier stuff is fine, and bits of it here and there are good, but on this one in particular, there's, like, so many, like, hazards. They're like, just feel like they shouldn't be there, you know? Like, I remember this level in particular, the first time I played through this game, just being a nightmare. And I say that as someone who's generally good at most games. Like, I usually can get good at games really fast, or like, learn the games really fast. this one just keeps throwing new mechanics at you all the time. And some of the level design is questionable in places. See, like here, you can see you can get crushed here without having to, actually, I don't think you can be crushed here. No. Okay. Yeah, that other spot was just disgusting. For, like, the crush deaths. There we go. I thought I was going to fall back down then. Oh yeah, it's this boss. I tried to turn super so I didn't have to fight it normally. I hate this boss. Like, this boss was in Sonic and Knuckles. I hated this boss so much on there as well. It's like the worst boss on that game. I really don't remember this part about this boss though. Oh, okay. I need to stay underneath him. I can't seem to hit him now. There we go. Tails got him. Actually, I think there'll be another level after this because I've got all the emeralds, so. I want that shield. Oh, I think I remember this level. I think. You sort of have to go through like a bunch of different teleporters, and you have to like complete rooms in a way to open the final room. Or something along those lines anyway. I really don't remember. And I'm messing up already here. Try and get through this part. I'm not liking it so far. I might go super here because I just really don't like this level. Like I said earlier, I don't like playing through all the levels straight, like it's just Super Sonic, because I just think it's a bit boring. But this level I don't care. I hate this level, so. Just makes it a little bit easier. Although I'll still probably find a way to die, as I normally do on this game, in these situations. Yeah, I was right. It's like all these different rooms to do. Oops. I thought I was gonna get crushed there. I almost did. I don't know if it's in... No, okay, it's nothing up there. Oh, great. Another moving platform segment here. I don't want to get crushed there again. There was some things over here that I want. Speed shoes. They're going to do nothing for me. Okay, final room. Oh, okay. Do I just go to top right? No. Bottom left. If I can get off these balls, there we go. That works. I need some more rings though. I'm just getting sloppy now. Just need to stay on this platform for a little bit longer. There we go. I'm gonna run out of rings before I even get to Robotnik at this rate. Because there's not a whole lot of rings actually on this level, it seems like. I've not seen any power-ups besides the speed shoes, which are borderline useless. Unless you're a speedrunner, I guess. Okay, there we go. This level's almost done now. I don't really remember this boss at all. Oh wait, no, I remember it. I just don't know if I remember how to beat it. Grab my rings, Tails. Oh, don't. Got crushed. Damn it, Tails. You would have chosen one. I feel like there's a different way to do this. And I'm sort of just doing it the chump way at the moment. Oh, I'm required to do that, okay. It didn't seem like you are. I was trying to get Tails to hit him while he's invincible. Yeah, Tails, keep hitting him. Hitting him. Because I've got no rings. Yeah, this part's not intuitive at all. Like, getting, actually taking the attack from Robotnik there, where he grabs you. It just doesn't seem like he should do that. Oh. Bollocks. Uh-oh. And there's no rings left. I thought it was going to go back faster than it did. I remember dying on this boss a couple of times. It's not really a very good suit if you think about it, what he's got on. I think I just need to like abuse invincibility frames here, where I can. Let's grab those again. I think I'm a few hits ahead this time, but not many. I was trying to get over there to get my ring, but that didn't work. I can just stand over here, I think. Yeah. Just stand over here again. I was like on the wrong side. I wanted to be on the other side to attack him. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, there's a lot of trial and error with this boss. Doesn't help when I do things like that. Tails, let me get my ring. Yes. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of rings on this next part anyway, so it should be fine. I missed a couple of rings. It's fine, I've got enough, I hope. I was trying to direct Tails into him, it just was not going. He will not do as I tell him. Okay, this boss again. Well, I've got rings this time. Well, I've got a ring this time. I don't know why Tails just died. He just dropped dead. Oops. I was looking away. I'm just like playing really sloppily on this boss. Almost got him though, he's only got a little bit left to go. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. I'll stay on this side of him. That's a good idea. There we go. Finally. So I think there's a final level now. Because I've got all the emeralds. Yep. I didn't play this one last time, so I have no idea what this is. Well, it's just evaporated Robotnik. So it just threw me in without me really knowing what to do. I don't think there's any more rings around, is there? Well, I'm out of rings. That's confusing. Do I have to watch this every single time? Yep. This is not something like I can see being all that easy. I need to stop doing the attack because that's wasting all my rings. There's not enough rings actually coming towards me. I keep hitting Robotnik by accident while I'm picking up rings. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, this boss is not easy. I'm probably just doing something wrong though, I feel like. It's probably more to do with just hitting my attack button as much as I am. Because that's wasting rings. And obviously getting hit by his, like, green, like, attacks. I keep trying to jump and it's making me do an attack, so it's what's throwing me off as well. It's a bit more manageable from the ground than it is in the air. Where's Robotnik? Oh, there he is. That was a hit I didn't need to take. Damn it. There we go. Invincibility frames. Give me those rings. Whoa. Must I just have to hit him both 8 times? Not really sure. There's probably a certain way I'm supposed to be using that attack, but I'm not overly sure, honestly. There we go, got him. So it's just Robotic left now. There we go. That took me a little less time than I thought it was going to, so that works. I'm hoping some of the remix levels are better than the, or like they have better versions of like some of those later levels that I don't like. Yep, that was it. Cool. Yeah, that final boss was a weird one, just because there's often like that all the way through. Suddenly having like no gravity to fight the boss on, and like your jump button becoming an attack button when you're in the air, like from floating, so you couldn't like jump if you were already in the air. And it was throwing me off really badly. I kept trying to spin dash as well. Not spin dash. I kept trying to drop dash, and it was just being weird because of that floatiness. So yeah, that's... like, yeah, at some point I'll get the DLC for this and look at that, because it adds some remix levels. And some different levels, I think. Adds more characters. But, yeah. There wasn't much of a QA team there. I don't actually know how long the credits are on this. I don't think they're that long. Yeah, special thanks is here, so. Anyway, what I'm probably going to do is take a quick break. And then I'll switch over to Doom. We'll do a level or 2 of that, and I'll see what time it is at that point. Maybe it'll be something else afterwards. Yeah, I think overall for this, this game in particular, I like it. I like it more than Sonic CD. I like pretty much any Sonic game over Sonic CD because of some of those levels on it. But I think this one's good. It's just like some of the later levels just kind of suck for the like how stop and go they are, and how many like how much prior knowledge you need to have some of those levels. I feel as Technical was saying in the chat, like some of the levels are very badly designed in those sort of ways. But the earlier levels are fun. And that's what I like about this game, I think. I think once you get to, yeah, once Metallic Madness comes up, I just don't like the levels on this game. I think if they make a second game, though, like, they could easily improve upon that. Improve upon that. I hope, if they do a new game, though, that they do more new levels rather than a lot more classic levels. Because this one's, like, only got 4 new levels on it, technically. And then the rest are all, like, classic remix levels. Or remastered levels. Oh. I think whoever did the music generally on this game was did a really good job, and the sprite work is nice. You know, I should look at a Sonic Mania speedrun at some point and just have a look at like how people navigate some of those levels, the later ones, because like that baffles me how they can just get through those really easily. I'd have to look into that. I guess these credits are longer than they used to be the last time I played this game because of the DLC stuff. And, you know, I don't like to skip credits, you know. I don't like skipping them when a bunch of people have worked on the games and stuff. I think it's always worth having a look. Sitting through them, having a look at everyone's roles and stuff. On another note, something I found out today, well not today, yesterday, was Ride to Hell's developer is a British studio. And I didn't know that. So the British are to blame for Ride to Hell Retribution. It's one of those things I just learned and I thought it'd be cool to share. You can, you see, Britain's been on a downward slope for a little while since then. To go back on the topic of Sonic CD, actually, playing that one through the first time, that is a really rough first playthrough game. Like, that one in particular is just so, like, convoluted with the level design and some of the mechanics being hard to actually do. Traveling time's not very easy at all. Especially in some of those later levels for Sonic CD. The moment I got here, you finished the game. Damn. You would have been laughing about how badly I was doing on the last little section of the game. I was doing so bad on it. Hey, Phantom. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I was like playing, what's it called? The last 2 levels. I don't even remember the name of them. You kept getting crushed between the bullets, weren't you? No, actually. I was getting crushed by, like, moving platforms that had spikes on them. And I died to the bosses of both these levels, like, 1 or 2 times. Wait, did I die to Metallic Madness? No, I didn't. I don't remember. I did Oil Ocean, and I got hit by every single enemy in the entire level. Lava Reef was not too bad. Metallic Madness just sucks for me, and Monarch was pretty bad for me. Time for Knuckles run. I'm gonna do Knuckles at some point. I want to get the DLC, and then I'll do more of this. Oh yeah, that final boss as well. Like, I've never done the final boss before, when you get all the emeralds, and that was kind of weird. But it took me a couple of attempts. What time is it? Oh, I've been streaming for hour 20? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break because I need to eat something. I'm gonna just be gone for about 5 minutes. The song for the last boss is sick. It was pretty good. The music on the last boss was pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna eat something real quick. I am gonna buy the DLC. Probably not today. I'll do it this week though, and play some of the DLC this week. And then I'll switch over to Doom, and we'll see if we can make some progress on Doom as well. So, I'll be right back, guys.